The day that stupid student made the whole class silent, every school has an Adam. He was the guy teachers gave up on halfway through the semester. The one who answered Abraham Lincoln, no matter the subject. History, Lincoln. Math, Lincoln. Biology, somehow, still Lincoln. You'd ask him a serious question and he'd say something like, wait, this isn't gym? So when the school announced a debate competition, mandatory participation, everyone laughed, just picturing Adam trying to form a coherent sentence, let alone an argument. Each class had to vote on a representative. Adam raised his hand volunteering. We thought he was trolling. We voted for him anyway as a joke. Debate topic. Should social media platforms ban users for misinformation? When his name was called in the auditorium, people actually booed before he spoke. His opponent, Sarah, was the president of 3 clubs and basically lived in the honor roll section of the yearbook. She stepped up confidently with graphs, stats, the works. Then Adam walked up, hoodie, hands in pockets, and said, I didn't bring slides, but I brought something better. Reality. We groaned. Then he launched into one of the most terrifyingly logical breakdowns we'd ever heard. He talked about how misinformation spreads faster than facts, how algorithms reward lies with engagement. He referenced real court cases, cited studies, quoted experts. It wasn't flashy, it was surgical. By the end, nobody moved. Even Sarah looked stunned. The judge panel whispered for a few minutes and then announced Adam as the winner. The auditorium stayed silent. Then someone clapped, then everyone did. Turns out Adam wasn't dumb. He had a speech disorder growing up and had always been terrified of being mocked. So he played the fool. But he'd been reading philosophy, law, and journalism blogs since middle school. After the debate, a teacher walked up and asked where he learned to argue like that. Adam shrugged. YouTube and Reddit. He went viral, got a full scholarship to a communications program. The next week, our history teacher asked, who wrote the Emancipation Proclamation? Adam raised his hand. Everyone braced themselves. Abraham Lincoln, he said, and the whole class just burst out laughing. But that time, it wasn't out of mockery. It was out of respect.